Hello, grade 5 students. Our lesson today is multiplication and division of a decimal number by 10, 100,000 and 0.1, 0.01 and 0.001. We are going to review how to multiply and divide a decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. 34.67 times 10. Since we are multiplying by 10, the decimal point in this decimal number will be moved one step to the right, as we know. So the answer is equal to 346.7. 0.97 times 1000. Since we are multiplying by 1000, the decimal point will be moved 3 steps to the right. 1, 2, 3. And the answer will be equal to 970. So, when we multiply a decimal number by 10, 100, 1000, we move the decimal point to the right 1, 2, 3 steps respectively. Like here, we are multiplying by 10, we move the decimal point one step to the right. As for here, we are multiplying by 1000, we move it 3 steps to the right. And if we are multiplying 1 by 100, we are going to move it 2 steps to the right. 56.8 divided by 100. Since we are dividing by 100, the decimal point will be moved 2 steps to the left. 1, 2. And the answer will be equal to 0.568. 347 divided by 10. First, as we know, 347 is the same as 347.0. So, the decimal point which is at the end will be moved one step to the left, and the answer will be equal to 34.7. So, when we divide a decimal number by 10, 100, 1000, we move the decimal point to the left 1, 2, 3 steps respectively. Here, we divide by 100, so we move the decimal point 2 steps to the left. As for here, we divide by 10, we move it 1 step to the left. And if we divide by 1000, we will move it 3 steps to the left. We are going to start by dividing a decimal number by 0.1, 0.01, and 0.001. Given that 8.93 divided by 0.001 it's equal to 8,930. We are going to solve 8.93 times 1000. Since we are multiplying by 1000, the decimal point in this number will be moved 3 steps to the right. 1, 2, 3. So the answer will be equal to 8,930 as well. What can you notice? We can notice that the two answers are equal. So we only change the decimal number 0.001 into a whole number, which is 1000, and change the operation, which is division, into multiplication. Let us take examples. 1.9 divided by 0.1. First, 1.9 will stay the same. As for 0.1, which is a decimal number, we will change it into a whole number and flip the operation. The division operation will be multiplication and 0.1 will be 10. So 1.9 times 10. Since we are multiplying by 10, the decimal point in this number will be moved one step to the right. So the answer is equal to 19. Another example. 48.32 divided by 0.01. 48.32 will stay the same. As for the division sign will be multiplication sign and 0.01 will be 100. 48.32 times 100. We are multiplying by 100. So the decimal point in this number will be moved 2 steps to the right. 1, 2. And the answer will be equal to 4,832. So, when we divide a decimal number by 0.1, 0.01, and 0.001, is the same as we multiply by 10, hundred, and thousand respectively. Since here we divide by 0.1, it's the same as we multiply by 10. Here we divide by 0.01, it's the same as we multiply by 100. And now, multiplying a decimal number by 0.1, 0.01, and 0.001. Given that 3.4 times 0.1 is equal to 0.34, we are going to solve 3.4 divided by 10. Since we are dividing by 10, the decimal point here will be moved one step to the left, as we know. So the answer is equal to 0.34 as well. What can you notice? We can notice that the two answers are equal. So we only change the decimal number 0.1 into a whole number, which is 10, and change the operation from multiplication into division. Let us take examples. 36.4 times 0.01 is equal to what? First, 36.4 will stay the same. As for the decimal number 0.01, we are going to change it into a whole number and flip the operation. The multiplication operation will be division operation and 0.01 will be 100. 36.4 divided by 100. Since we are dividing by 100, the decimal point in this decimal number will be moved two steps to the left. 1, 2. So the answer is equal to 0.364. Another example, 59.3 times 0.001. First, 59.3 will stay the same. As for the multiplication operation, will be division operation by changing the times into divide, and 0.001 will be 1000. 59.3 divided by 1000. Since we are dividing by 1000, the decimal point will be moved three steps to the left, as we know. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is equal to 0.0593. So, when we multiply a decimal number by 0.1, 0.01, and 0.001, is the same as we divide by 10, 100, and 1000 respectively. Here we multiplied by 0.01 is the same as we divide by 100. Here we multiplied by 0.001, it's the same as we divide by 1000. And if we multiply by 0.1, it will be the same as we divide by 10. Let us take more examples. 4.68 divided by 0.1. In order to solve, as we know, we are going to change this decimal number into a whole number and flip the operation. Instead of writing another step beside it, I'm going to write the answers above. So the divide will be times and 0.1 will be 10. So we have 4.68 times 10. Since we are multiplying by 10, the decimal point here will be moved one step to the right. So the answer is equal to 46.8. 0.57 divided by 0.001. In the same way, I'm going to write the answer above, instead of writing a step beside it. So the divide will be times and 0.001 will be equal to 1000. So 0.57 times 1000. Since we are multiplying by 1000, the decimal point will be moved three steps to the right. 1, 2, 3. And the answer will be equal to 570. 3.1 times 0.01. The divide here will be instead of the times, and 100 instead of 0.01. So 3.1 divided by 100. Since we are dividing by 100, the decimal point will be moved two steps to the left, as we know. 1, 2. And the answer will be equal to 0.031. 93.5 times 0.1. We are going to change the operation and change the decimal number into a whole number as I have said. So the times will be divided and 0.1 will be 10. So 93.5 divided by 10. We will move the decimal point one step to the left. So the answer is equal to 9.35. And this is your homework, dear students. Stay safe, stay home, and hope to see you soon. Goodbye.